government, Abuja, the central government, and the protection in the capital city to check what is going on the ground. So don't give us these speeches. This is going on for a few years. We had resolutions here. We asked the Commission to finally start doing their job, and you're not doing your job. And the recent kidnapping of 300 school children from Catholic school in Nigeria is a brutal reminder that these groups operate as though they are above the law. So the history will judge us upon the actions that we are taking here. Thank you.
So yesterday, being the 26th of November 2025, terrorists, aka bandits, they attacked Shiroro local government area of Niger State yesterday. You know the story. I told you guys. Are they active? I'm active. If they hide them, I'm going to bring them out. If they will not tell you, I will tell you. They attacked Shiroro local government area of Niger State yesterday afternoon. The village that they attacked there is Kawo Irena in Shiroro local government area of Niger State. They kidnapped 20, including 4 pregnant women. 20 people were kidnapped yesterday in Niger State, including 4 pregnant women. Go do your findings. They will not tell you. I will tell you. Al-Hadi will tell you. If they hide them, I'm going to bring them. 20 were kidnapped yesterday here in Niger State. You know the story. I will bring them out active full time. And the mastermind behind this kidnap, the mastermind behind that yesterday kidnap is Kachala Mekudi. Kachala Mekudi is the mastermind behind that kidnap. Kachala Mekudi is one of the commander under this man here. This one here is Dogo Gida. Dogo Gida, another notorious bandit kingpin in Nigeria. Go Google this guy. He's one of the most notorious. You see how cute he is. He's very dangerous. That Kachala Mekudi was a commander under him. You know this banditry, they do it like an apprenticeship. When you serve me, if you do freedom, they let you go. You go carry your own team, and they give you your portion where you can be operating. That's how they do it. Because that guy, that Kachala Mekudi, that masterminded this kidnap, was a commander under him before he left and started his own. I'm telling you this thing fact. This one happened yesterday here. And this one here, you know the story behind this one. They told us that in 2021, he was unalived by his deputy. But that story was not true. Never true. Because this guy is still alive. Still operating till today. He's still alive, this one here. He's still alive. You know the story, and they tell them, I say, anything where they hide, I'm going to bring them out. I'm going to bring them out. 20 was kidnapped yesterday. See, Nigeria, you see this thing about banditry and kidnapping. It is going to get worse. By next year, it will get worse.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night to some of you, pending your time where you're watching and hearing me from this very wonderful Friday morning, being the 28th day of November 2025. Again, I just want to bring this to speed before I go into any other thing that I have to say. I just opened my Facebook chat and I saw a lot of people sending almost the same message to me, and I want to use this opportunity to ask our mommy to help us every 20th day of every month. Let there be lockdown in the southeast for the wrongfully conviction of Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafrans has agreed with me on this, that this should be, implemented immediately, because we need to show the world how determined we are to live, and we need to show the world how, laser focused we are to make sure we don't continue in that contraction called Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country. You and I have seen that over the years. So what our mommy should help us announce and do is to put every 20th as a sit-at-home day, because Justice Omotosho, or rather should I call him Injustice Omotosho, has done his worst. So we are not going to sit down and watch. We are going to make a remarkable date for that man never to forget in his life. So let us ask and vote in this idea that every 20th day of every month, let there be sit at home for the remembrance of the wrongly conviction of Nnamdi Kanu until his total freedom, because Nnamdi Kanu definitely is going to be free. Dr. Masanga has done a lot. He has submitted documents in the right places. So I spoke with him yesterday, and he has written to the ICC. So at least for now, Justice Omotosho might be summoned by the ICC to bring about the document he used in convicting our leader Nnamdi Kanu. I think that is going to be what is going to be coming up in some few weeks to come, and because these things has to be detailed and be followed by detailed processes. So I believe that Dr. Masanga will do the needful. And again, I want you guys to understand that you see these fights that we are fighting for our freedom, this quest for our freedom, it's not an easy fight. It's not going to be easy. Some people will have to sacrifice a lot. Some will definitely sacrifice. Some, whatever they have, they must sacrifice. There must be sacrifices to be made. So that 20th will not unalive us. That 20th will not do us any harm. Let us sit down. If that 20th is on Tuesday, let there be 2 days sit at home. 2 days sit at home, and that would seal the fate of Nigeria, that these people are really serious, because we need to show them how bitter we are. We need to show them how how we cannot be able to take what they have done to Nnamdi Kanu. And again, I keep saying this, that what will release Nnamdi Kanu is coming. It's not everything we'll come here to say anymore, because we would have to manage what will come on air to tell you people. So believe you me, what is going to release Nnamdi Kanu is coming, and the international bodies, believe you me, even here where I am, they started talking about the injustice that was done against Nnamdi Kanu. I really don't trust them, but I'm telling you the truth. They've started talking about it, speaking about it, and something definitely must be done. Omotosho cannot have rest of mind. He won't ever in his life have rest of mind. He can never. Jailing an innocent man, life imprisonment because he was angry. And again, Bianca Olo wrote a letter to the Finland president and their House of Commons. Simon Èkpá should be extradited. These people, that Simon Èkpá should be extradited to come and finish his jail term in Nigeria. Do you see that move that they made in United Kingdom? This Bianca, that evil woman, you see that move that they made on this animal that lives in US, in UK here, that wanted to do organ trafficking, Ike Kweremadu. Do you see, if United Kingdom was able to hand over Ike Kweremadu to the Nigerian government, right? Simon Èkpá's own would have been a cakewalk. Despite all the blockage, these people are still fighting. So they know that the danger is not yet over. They know that once Simon, because Simon has got his lawyer. And again, yesterday, I got an information from Finland that let me not even go there. But something different is definitely going to happen. If you used to follow us, if you used to come to X, I said a whole lot on X yesterday about our leader Simon Èkpá. So Nigerian government is scared now. And I'm telling you the simple truth. I don't come here to hype. I don't come here to tell you what is not. They are scared. So the move that they made on Ike Kweremadu wasn't actually for Ike Kweremadu. There are a lot of Yorubas locked up in this country, a lot of dignitaries from Nigeria locked up in the United Kingdom prison, a lot of dignitaries from Nigeria locked up in United States of American prison. Why is he after Ike Kweremadu? Because this is EU. This is EU. So he knows that he's puppets to the West. So anything he tells West, because of our mineral resources, they will listen to him. That is why he pulled that move. That is going for Ike Kweremadu's release, not even release, to hand over Ike Kweremadu to him so that he will come and complete his jail terms. On what ground? On what ground, I ask? So you people should think out of the box. So if what is it called? If they were able to pull that stop, what they would have done is to move to Finland and bring, because they know the danger is still on site. They have not completely eliminated the danger. Simon has only 6 years, and the 6 years is he has concurrently run over, like, I think he has done 2 years out of the 6 years, because they count day and night. So this is 2 years or 1 year. So he has another, if the appeal, but I believe that the appeal will go through. But 6 years, like 2 years, and by next year, Simon Èkpá will be out. Sometimes ending of next year. But I know that by next year, Simon will be out. Or even before that next year, we are hoping on something because of what the information we've got yesterday. But the truth remains that these people are not, they are not backing down at any time. They are not really backing down. These people are not backing down. So that is why we must, on our own, do a very big sacrifice. We must come out with a very big sacrifice, in the sense that that's 20th that Biafrans and I have ordered that we should give to Nnamdi Kanu every month, that every 20th of every month they should be set at home in the whole of the southeast for the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu, while his legal counsels continue to push for his appeal and all whatnot. So this is my plea to the United States of Biafran government. And I must say this, there is one Yoruba king that did money fraud sometimes early last year in United States of America. He used this COVID benefits to scam the United States of American government. You people saw that. He's a king. I think he's a king from Ogun State, either Ogun or somewhere in Ogun State. He's a king. You can Google it. It's on the social media space. This guy traveled to America. He's a well-known king in I think he was in Ijebuland. He's a well-known king, well-respected. Now, this man got into America and he was arrested for money laundering and money thefts. So why did the Tinubu not call Donald Trump to release that king to him? Why is he fighting to bring down what is it called, Ike Ekweremadu from London to Nigeria to come and serve his sentence? At least this man is serving 20 years in prison in America. Ike Ekweremadu is serving 10 years. So why is he particularly engaged with what is it called, Ike Ekweremadu's own? Why did he start calling out for Ike Ekweremadu's rendition back to Nigeria to serve his complete sentence? They wanted to make a smart move, and Bianca Olo wrote letter again after this woman. Know they are trying our patient. I'm telling you, she know they hear what she know, fear no their body. She wrote a letter that Simon should be extradited to Nigeria to complete her sentence, because Bianca has not finished her assignments in Nigerian government. I keep telling you that Tinubu is a very corrupt man, very, very corrupt. Anything that Tinubu cannot do with money cannot exist, will never exist. These people can bribe anybody. They can bribe anybody as long as you are on site for their mission to be carried out. They will bribe the living hell out of you. Tinubu is a very, very corrupt man, very corrupt. So Bianca Olo has the temerity, and this is the reason why I even came up this morning. I came up this morning to continue to condemn this woman's evil. You know what I mean? Because I just wanted to keep quiet for some time. But do you know that this Bianca kept on writing to Finnish authority to extradite Simon Èkpá to come and complete his jail time? Why they moved to London? You know, they are trying their best to air out options to see what they can do for Simon to be in Nigeria. They are trying their possible best. They are trying everything in their power. They are making every effort to see what they can bring to the table of Finland to bring back Simon Èkpá. You can imagine them with everything that is happening in Nigeria. They don't care. They're not even fighting the insecurity. They're not fighting the poverty in the land. They are not fighting the unemployment, the bad road, the non-hospital, the power failure in Nigeria. That is not their problem. Their problem is Simon Èkpá and Nnamdi Kanu. Because they went as far as Kenya to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, so they're happy. But you see this judgment that Omotosho passed on the 20th of November is completely destroying his career already. Omotosho will never know any good thing in his life again. I'm telling you, it will forever remain on the floor. Because this has exposed who he is, this has exposed his corruption, this has exposed his complicity with the government of Nigeria. Because we said it, I said it here before, that Omotosho was bribed $15 million. Omotosho was given and promised an oil well. Omotosho was given a house anywhere of his choice, including Dubai, if he can jail Nnamdi Kanu. So you could see from the lawyers how they read it, how they said it, that Omotosho was reading as if they told him must do that conviction today. Not even minding the laws that guide all the prosecution that he was reading out, not minding all of them, because the only thing that was on his head was $15 million. As young as I am, I've not seen that kind of money, and I'll have oil well to my name and houses anywhere of my choice. $15 million. Think to make you go mad. That is what happened to Omotosho. You could see Maswara talking the other day that this statement, it was just as if they told you to do it today. After today, no more. And that is how he destroyed his career. Today, Omotosho is everywhere. Omotosho. Go to the social media. Meanwhile, even Nigerians at large, they're condemning it in totality. Lawyers are speaking about it. Dignitaries are speaking about it. Professional lawyers are talking about the injustice that was on that, judgment. Everybody. So it's not only Biafra. So even it will get to a time, even the devil will fight for us. I'm telling you the truth. So that is why I laugh when I see these animals. I laugh when I see these idiots everywhere. You can imagine the drug lord. Why didn't he tell Trump that nonsense? That they should give him that Oba, the monarch that was arrested last year. It was on social media now, on TikTok. I don't know. I've forgotten the guy's name. If anybody can check it and then put it up here for me to remember what the name is. The Oba was arrested. That Oba was arrested in the United States of America and is jailed for 20 years. Why didn't Tinubu ask Donald Trump that? Can he even dare it? Can Tinubu even dare to talk to Donald Trump? Because the West here, the Europeans are his puppets. They are the people that tells him what to do. That is why he had the nerves to go for Ike Ekweremadu. Is Tinubu related to Ike Ekweremadu? The answer is no. Is Ike Ekweremadu related to anybody in the House of Senate, even up to today? The answer is no. I'm telling you the truth. So why are they coming for him? If UK was able to do that, wallahi, they would have moved and used that against Finland. That after all, Ike Ekweremadu was given to us for him to come and serve his jail terms, knowing fully well that he committed this crime. So why can't you give us Simon Ekpa? And they will debate it. And after debating it, they will win, and Simon will be in Nigeria. That is their madness. And they are using our own sister. She's not even our own sister. I'm sorry to say that. They are using Bianca Ojuku's wife, to perpetrate this evil, to write another letter. That is the one that is even annoying me that I came this morning. She wrote another letter that Simon must be brought back. Under what circumstances? Under whose authority? I ask. Bianca is taking too much. She is really taking too much. Because they gave her one stupid minister in Nigeria. That is why Bianca is writing letter that Simon Ekpa must be. I told you people the other day that this was a very smart, calculated move by Tinubu's office. That this was a very smart move by Tinubu. That if they were able to pull the one in UK here, they will go as far as Finland to go and pull it. And I didn't even know that she has even submitted a letter until that thing surfaced. Dr. Masanga said it the other day. Dr. Masanga said it, I think 2 days ago, that Bianca's name was mentioned. Dr. Masanga mentioned Bianca's name from his mouth. How did he know Bianca? If he has not been digging deep, if he has not been digging on Simon's case, on Nnamdi Kanu's case, how did Dr. Masanga happen to know the name of Bianca Olu for evil? This is their plan. This is what they are doing. This is their move now. Tinubu is hell-bent in destroying Biafra in totality, but we will stop him as his track. And thank God, listen, tomorrow is our 1 year anniversary date, which is on the 29th of November 2025. So Tomorrow is our 1 year anniversary. So I want we should all vote for this. It's not my own making, actually. Our mommy might decide not to go with that plan, but I think that is the best. Please, every 20th, let us vote. Let us even tag her, every 20th of every month, please. They should be sit at home so that Nigeria will know how determined, how focused we are. We are not here to talk trash. We are not here to look at anybody's face. We don't care anymore. We keep moving until we get to our destination. They can jail all of us. So they can jail Martin and they can jail Dr. It doesn't concern us. We keep moving. All we are fighting for is our freedom. We are not free and we must be free. We must be free by every means necessary. If the only option given to us is through the means of violence, then everything that is standing on our path will destroy it to get to our freedom. That is what we have learned this day. Because Nigeria, they are not bent. They are not bent in destroying us. So we must destroy them first before they get to us. That is what it is. That is what it is. We can't just fold our hands and feel and believe that no miracle will come. No miracle will happen. Even your Bible said that God do help those who helps themselves. That is how the Bible put it. The Bible did not say you should go and sleep and then God will bring blessings. It doesn't happen like that. You must fight. Even when they were fighting in the Bible days, David will send the soldiers and pray to God that God will give them victory. If we keep saying, oh, one day miracle will happen, no miracle will happen if we don't start destroying these people on our land. I'm telling you the truth. They said it was through why they are charging Nnamdi Kanu is through their utterances. So we will say more than what Nnamdi Kanu has said. Since they are bent in destroying Biafrans, we will say more than what Nnamdi Kanu has not said. You can have terrorists walking freely in Nigeria. You can have bandits having meetings with you. You can have bandits giving them peace deal. You can have a correctional center for terrorists, and at the end of the day, you will bring them out, reintegrate them into the army, into the police, and give them AK-47 to come and unalive Biafrans. So you can do all of this. You have what they call manipulation plans for Biafrans. You manipulate their plans. Everything that they do, you manipulate. Everything that they do, you manipulate. Coming to tell the world like falsehood. And then we'll sit here and watch you and say, oh, we are scared. The commander-in-chief of Nigerian armed forces, they will come for us. My brother, once people, they buy, when you scared, they will even come and buy you in your house. Now the Kanu is fighting all of them and they are scared. They didn't jail Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. They all know Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. They only jailed Nnamdi Kanu because of your mineral resources, and that was just it. Listen, all the soldiers on the road, when you are coming from Lagos to Anambra, you will meet 20,000 roadblocks and all of that. Why is that? They are defending and protecting your mineral resources. Those armies are protecting it. You can't have access to it as a citizen. As a citizen of that country, you can't have access to it. So the reason why those army are there, it is not because there is insecurity. Easterners are not criminals. If they remove all these Fulani militias on the road, we live in peace and harmony in Biafraland. That is the simple truth. But because of your coal, because of your mineral resources, your uranium, that is the reason why you see all those soldiers everywhere in the southeast. And these governors can never tell you that. And your House of Senate members will never tell you that. They will only tell you that, oh, Biafrans are becoming... and imagine, at least our mommy should come and tell the world this. IPOB are not prescribed. I don't know why they will call us prescribed indigenous people of Biafra. I don't know why. No court in Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria that IPOB is a terrorist organization. Only in Nigeria. IPOB is registered worldwide. And the leader is Nnamdi Kanu. And so why is it a crime that IPOB is a terrorist organization in Nigeria? Why would they put us in that category? Why, when we are not? And they refuse to call terrorists what they are. They refuse to give them name that befits them. Sorry, guys. They refuse to give them name that befits them. And why they come here to call me a terrorist, that must stop. So, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze should put an end to all this madness, because what they don't know is bigger than them. And we cannot stand here and watch them continue to fight us, unalive us, and tell us we cannot do anything. We need to start by, on that 20th, every 20th of every month, they should know that that conviction was not, in fact, our grievances to that convention is that every 20th we will sit at home. If it's Monday, and if Monday is 19th, 20th is on Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, 2 days, we'll sit at home for 2 days. They will understand that we own the economy of Biafra, Nigeria, not them. We own them. If this oil was not in our soil, these people, they would not be treating us like this. If these mineral resources was in their own land, Biafra would have been the poorest people in this country. They would have done everything in their power to suppress us. But because God has blessed us and put these mineral resources in our land, look at what they are doing to killing us. When we dare talk, when we don't dare speak about it, they will machete us, they will do all manner of nonsense to Biafran, and we'll call them, and we'll take it and say, oh, let God is tired of fighting for us. We must rise and fight for ourselves. If we don't, we will die before you even know. Look at if a whole general, is it Musa Oba, if a whole army general can be killed, it's not an army general, I think he's a commander, can be killed in the manner that he was unalived. What faith do you, common citizen, have? Don't have any faith. You don't have any protection. That is just a simple truth. Nigeria is a dead zone. Nigeria is a trap. Nigeria is an entity that does not recognize human life. That is why China can come and tell Trump that if you invade Nigeria, why? Because they are milking your uranium. That is the simple truth. They are taking your uranium, they are mining your gold, they are mining everything from your land. What would you do? You just stay here. You want us to do what? We are doing the best that we can do. What are you doing? It is hard time we've stopped these people on their tracks, and let them know how determined we are. Let them know how determined we are. A collapsed entity, a country that unalives its own citizen, a country that does not respect rule of law. It is not supposed to be a country. That is supposed to be a desert. In fact, Nigeria is meant to be a desert by now, if the world leaders know what they're doing. But because of their selfish and stupid interests, now when Biafrans rises up to fight now, that is when they will all come out and say, oh, they are all terrorizing Nigeria. But look at what Nigerian government is doing to the Igbos, to Biafrans, to the Christians in their own country. That's why a president will come out and tell you if Nnamdi Kanu comes out and be remorseful and then drop the agitation of Biafra, he's going to beg for his pardon. That's the president of Nigeria speaking. So people don't know. That is the president of Nigeria. Gumi. So Tinubu is nobody. So no wonder terrorists can invade. No wonder terrorists can bomb. They can unalive. They can destroy. And Tinubu says nothing about it. Why? Because he is not the main president. He knows that he's not the president of Nigeria. The president of Nigeria remains Shegumi. So we already know that. Everybody knows that already. All of us, we are watching. And tomorrow now they will come. Somebody will come in the south. Oh, it's election day. And I vote to Tinubu. I vote to Peter Mba. And everybody, this is the nonsense they want you to continue to do for the rest of your life. How many years are you going to do that and stop? How many years? How many years would they continue to fool us? How many years, I ask? Would you be a proponent of this, your politicians? This is why they impoverish the whole Biafrans. This is why they impoverish you. They don't want you. It's a country where a woman will be pregnant. You go to the hospital and then they will ask you, a pregnant woman, to go and bring 500,000 naira. Somebody who cannot even feed. Nigeria, that is Nigeria for you. And tomorrow they will, hey, Peter Mba is coming for the second time. And all of us, hey, Peter Mba, what rubbish is that? Is it not time for you people to say enough is enough? Don't you know what enough is enough means? Every other country is fighting for their freedom. Why we are praising our oppressors? Happy slaves, is that what we are? We just like to be slaves, is it? I have seen growth in other countries. I have seen how presidents treat their citizens. I have seen a country that if a dog dies, I'm telling you, not human, they will investigate what killed that dog, because before you own a dog in this country, you must have a license for that. They will investigate what kills the dog. They will investigate whether he was treated or he didn't eat well. It was malnutrition. They will investigate the death of that dog. And if they see that the dog died maybe out of malnutrition, you are going to prison. I'm not talking about human being here. I'm talking about livestock, animals. I'm not talking about humans. I'm talking about animals. Look at how Tinubu and Christopher Musa is killing Biafrans and nobody's saying anything. Look at how terrorists are killing Christians in Nigeria. Nobody's talking. We're okay with it. When they come out tomorrow, they want to campaign. You'll be clapping for them. Why your villages are under siege? Why your people are being taken away? Why Fulanis are penetrating your villages, your farmland, everywhere in the southeast? But you are clapping. And when they tell you that Alesoti is doing this thing, he's coming tomorrow. Oh, everybody will gather there. Oh, Alesoti, this is the nonsense that we do. We don't see all of that in this country. You'll be re-elected to office by the works of your hand. You don't bribe anybody in this country. Who are you to bribe? We need to rise up as human beings that we are. We need to wake up and do the right thing. Dr. Ngozi Orabeje is begging you. We need money. We need money. Our military will soon be unveiled. We need money. We need money. You think that she's eating the money herself? You think that the money is for our pockets?